My addiction was pornography, and I'm a sex addict. While married, I've had numerous affairs, and I have been a basketball coach in Christian schools. I've been a Sunday school teacher, and I've done all these things. It never did last. I know I'm a born-again believer, but the problem was I didn't know how to look for help and what I was trying to mend, what I was trying to fix. There was a day when I would have my first drink before I had my first meal. I guess the thing that I struggled with and tried to cover up or get past or get through was the fact that I was sexually abused when I was younger, 10, 11 years old. A young man that lived next door to us. He lived with his sister and her husband. And he would, spend time with me. And I had no male figure in my life spending time and showing me attention. And I liked that. And then we ended up at his home, and he ended up showing me pornography, magazines. And that's when it all started. And then it went from watching to actual physical abuse, sexual abuse. And so I went through all that when I was 11, 12 years old, and I was afraid to share that with anyone. I was afraid to tell anybody because, number one, I thought, well, what if they don't believe me? And so I kept it to myself. And the only person I ever told that to on this earth, until I started my first 12-step program 4 years ago, was my wife. And the first 12-step program I was ever involved in, there was one evening when there were 7 or 8 men sitting around a table, and we had done our lesson, we had answered our questions, and that's when I told those men that I'd been sexually abused. And that basically started the healing process. I have sponsors, I have accountability partners, and I go to them, but these are people I will call at 10 in the morning or 10 at night. And I know I can talk with them and just share and get through a situation. It's kind of difficult to live your life without a computer, but my first thoughts when I sit down in front of it now are not certain websites. The more time I spend with the Lord, the more time I spend in ministry, the further and further away those thoughts get from, popping in and out. It's the fact that you cannot have recovery without the Lord Jesus Christ, and I'm a firm believer in that, and I'm proof of that.
How great the love of Jesus Christ. Upon the cross of Calvary, the blood was shed that pardons me. No longer bound